We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. Starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. A solid stiff arm. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Allen going to go to the air right away. Has his man, it's Shakir. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
From the 34-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And this is a game where you don't envy a defensive coordinator. This is what you have to game plan against all week. This offense is #1 in the NFL in passing, and they're clicking here early as they get a completion there for a first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark it down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
Tua sets up to pass it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Only 3 there on the screen at second down. The Dolphins at 4-5, a game under 500. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
20, TX.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They complete it to Hill. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bills' 8-yard line.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Turbo one, hard.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Solo, 18. Corner, long. Ready.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. They took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Well, fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. These two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Shelling through the defense. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Davis will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Ready.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Tua going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
28 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
Come on, three, kick.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey. Scrap. Hey.
Looking to pass. Tua. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hey, 21 T.
Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Sanders now to have the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 10. Allen going to throw. Shakir holds it in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
Alert!
They'll run for it. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but they don't pick it up.
They're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Samuel in motion. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Five wide.
From the gun, it's Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. 2nd and 5. Give the Cook out of the gun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on it.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Good. So big team. 21G.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
So after the INT, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Allen. And returns it right back to Samuel. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw, it's Allen. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Tua going to give this to Wright. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't pay anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. Taron Johnson made the stop.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Second and 7.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Protect.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 36 yards. And the Bills take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
It's 4th down.
Tua on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. To the air, Allen. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
The Bills' first down.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. L.A. on 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41.
From the gun, it's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Wait, team, wait. Out.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And incomplete on a deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
21G, 21G.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Back now in Miami. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Samuel in motion. From midfield, here's Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
52. 56.
Allen now looks to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. He came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now Cook running right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Here's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just kind of wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he can just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Jones breaking from the contact.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to pass. Tua. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
What's it? Let's go. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. I'm starting to wonder, Charlie, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
They look to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bills' 26-yard line.
Cover 1. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Cover 2.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
Get safe. Go ahead. Out.
Here's Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Get to the line. Hey, come on, 2. 20, TX. Watch it, Oscar.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And that one is incomplete. And now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Johnson. And it follows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into